Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. So, previously, Miles and Kay escaped from the room they were trapped in, and immediately ran into Shilon Lang, who has taken complete control of the investigation, and pretty much left Miles and Kay just having to hang out near the saloon in this theme park. But it didn't take long for us to find a blue badger, and in the costume was one Mike Meekins, so it was great catching up with him. And then we opened up the shutter right behind him, and we found this dead body, so without further ado, let's get looking at what we got going here. So, you see this pendant. This is an unusually shaped pendant. What is it? Is it something valuable? Why does that seem familiar to me? Silver horse pendant? She seems to have regained some of her composure. It looks like a horse pendant. It's got a unique antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of platinum silver. Nice! It is worth something after all. Oh, and look, there's something written on the back. Colin Devore. It's a name. Colin Devore. Who would that be? Colin Devore. But this man's name is Oliver. Odd, but okay. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder. Should be notice that it looks like he was shot in the back then, because there's no exit wound on his shoulder, on the front of his shoulder. So that means he was shot twice? No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound. Okay, so I was talking about that at the end before. That is a weird angle to be shot at. The hell? Okay, so going by the terrain of the surrounding area, it would be like if he was standing at one of the tops of the ladders and someone from below, like in the pits, shot him while he was standing up above. Huh. Nice! I knew you could figure it out! It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. Oh, yeah, it goes unsaid, but this body has totally been moved here. I should make a note of this oddity. Okay. His hand seems clenched. Is there anything in there? Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's not something under his hand. That's the little bell at the end of the blue badger's heads. Okay, or pink badger. Well, it looks like we're out of things to look at. Okay, we saw that. That's the same text for that bullet wound. Okay, is there anything that contradicts? Victim Deacon, shot from ABD through shoulder. Oliver Deacon. Well, I mean, do we point out that the name inscribed on the pendant isn't his own? But that seems kind of weird. Anything with logic? Oh. Nothing new there. Okay. Well, do we point out the ground around him, like, why isn't there blood, or... Well... Can I actually back out? I can. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Kay, how you doing? Yes? It appears that this case has taken a turn for the unexpected. I'll say, I was shocked to open that shutter and find a dead body inside. I suppose most people would be, since the average person rarely runs across a corpse. Oh wait, you just compared me to a normal person, didn't you? I'll have you know that I'm... Sorry, I suppose I should have recognized that you're a thief, correct? No, I'm a great thief. And a great thief is not surprised by anything, got it? Apparently with great thievery comes great loss of short-term memory. Mr. Romano, this body. Yes, that's my butler, Oliver. How could something like this have happened? Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? Okay, absolutely nothing to say to him, but maybe we can present the crime scene? No. Okay, Meekins has nothing. Well, maybe I do need to do something with the crime scene. Dang. Okay, can I ask Faye? Faye? No, I'm thinking of the Faye family. No, it's just K. Oh man. Anyway, ask you about it. What do you think about this? If you're going to steal anything, at least keep your hands off of my lines. Alright, I'll return it to you. Here you go. I was hoping for some information in return, but my line will do for now. Huh. Looks like we actually have to take a look. Or we can look at the car? What a peculiar car. Yeah, from the look of it, it must be the Blue Badger mobile. It has 3 tires, so maybe it left those tire tracks behind. Oh. The proto-mobile is gone. That's simply not possible. Huh? Why? Take a look at the tires. There's no mud stuck to them. Therefore, it must have been here since before it started to rain. Oh, gotcha! Good eye! It's a shame I don't see any other clues around. Yeah. So, anything to do... I need to see that name again. Colin Devore. But this man's name is... Yeah, okay. That's telling me that something's weird about this, so we'll try deducing. I feel kind of weird using the crime scene on the crime scene, but... Wait, was there anything about a Colin Devore in one of these things? Not there. Well, fine, I guess I'll try it. There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Devore. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information. I mean, maybe Colin Devore is just some manufacturer? Okay. Lance, where are you, sweetie? Oh. That's not Ernest yelling that. Could that be the mother? Or another maid? Excuse me, but you are? Dump? Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. What? Is she wearing a ring pop? She has a bandage on her left elbow. Ugh, stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him you're in love with. Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh? Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance? Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops. Like... but... Popper? But is that Pops or... Pa-oops? Pa-oops. I think it's Pops. Oh my god, it is a ring pop! She gave her a little licky lick. Okay. Did Lance propose to you with that ring? His girlfriend. Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. We haven't gotten that far yet. The truth is precisely as disturbed as he should be. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. Swoon. Oh, I love everything about this. Okay. So, I'm not gonna lie, my first thought here, as far as the mystery goes, is that we might be looking at some sort of Alita Tiala situation from Apollo Justice. But I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't do the same trick twice 2 games in a row. I'm hoping that Miss Pops here... Oh my god, it's Pops like a lollipop. She has the... Oh. Fuck. God damn it. This is a lot to deal with, man. Okay. You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character. Yeah, no shit. May I inquire as to why you are here? Oh man. Instant composure regained. I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. I began to get really worried. Sob. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped? No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance. I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now.
Well, I don't think Ernest got turned into a pig, so we're good.
Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden in love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Oh, look who it is. My men brought me up to speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lane. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Well done, Detective. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now. Suspect? Who? Yeah, things really didn't look too good for Meekins, does it? Yeah. Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
What? Sir? I had nothing to do with it, sir.
Agent Lane, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? Ha! I leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom. That's your answer? I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. Wow. No. But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. Well, okay, arrest yourself then. That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Too bad you don't call the shots around here. Okay, it's striking me that he's like from the China analog, and boy, that actually does explain a lot, doesn't it? As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? You! How dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Sifu, sorry. Hold it. You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lane G says, every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic. Oh, butting heads with the Wolfman. Okay. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Wow, alternate timeline, Japanifornia. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right? That is your reasoning. Solid as a rock. It's based on a philosophy of detainment.
What's this philosophy of detainment?
Oh, so wow, Bad Badger's wanted for like $3 million, dollars? Ha! You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying. Beware of the wolf. Why the wolf? Because in my language, Lane means wolf. You don't mess with me or my pack. Is that true? I know Lon is dragon, but is Lane really wolf? That's neat. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lane Z. Do you think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he was that famous? Hey, it's Sheena. Goodbye, Ling Ji developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zhenfa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies.
But thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world? You want to put it to a test? I do. Let's break it down one bit by bit. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time.
Hold it!
So what can you tell me about the body? A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways. They teach you the basics of forensics along with a detention philosophy. Oh, then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figured out, correct? I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right?
Hold it!
Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion.
Now go back!
Don't pat yourself on the back yet. What's that supposed to mean? It's another Dave Strider. Oh man. Lane Z says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer. Is that right? And what would you know about the killer? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. It would appear you've studied a little of our laws. Studied? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's that... Sheena!
The Federal Firearms Restriction Act.
That's it. The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. Here it's not easy to get a gun these days. Okay. Interesting. That woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
Hold it!
If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here. Oh? Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired. But how do you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time? That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct? Thanks for reminding me. Hey, you, show me your gun. Oh! What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden? Gun! What did you say? I can't hear ya. Stop mumbling and spit it out already. Sir, I lost my gun, sir! He would. He absolutely would. How could you be so irresponsible? In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lane? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny.
Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him here with his gun.
Hold it!
You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here, in this garage?
From the fact that the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found, I'd say that's a pretty obvious that this is a crime scene. Lane G says, the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Hey, finally a quote even I've heard of before.
Furthermore, Lane G says... Forgot. Successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to a crime scene.
Yeah, I believe that. Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed the ways over the millenniums. So this is the kind of conclusion that philosophy of detainment can lead you to. I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself on the line for Mr. Meekins? It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins. Ow. What? However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lane ignores our country's laws. Sheilon Lane. Just what sort of investigator are you? Alright, get to that last one.
Well, if the body was created here, why is there no blood?
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, Agent Lane, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean?
Ah, yeah. Oh, combat pose.
So you did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene. And if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight.
No. Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that officer was hanging out around here in the first place?
Weird? How so?
Hey, you! Your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk.
But sir, I really did take a walk, sir.
You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir.
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Sir, not you too.
Ah, now we're interviewing him.
It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the blue Badgermobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role, selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
What is this blue Badgermobile?
It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir.
So the blue Badgermobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
Oh. Yes, sir. I swore I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant.
He seems rather worked up. even more than his usual hyperactive self. He sure seems sure of what he's saying. Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer? Sir! Roger, sir! It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir.
Hold it!
Alright then, where were you assigned to? I was assigned to the main gate, sir. You must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain. Well, that's where the proto-badger was. Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area? It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir.
Hold it!
Describe for me how you conducted your investigation. Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir. Well, what did you expect when you were dressed like the Blue Badger? I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger-mobile, sir.
Hold it!
What exactly do you mean by selling dreams? Sir, the Blue Badger-mobile is where dreams are collected. What? The sweetness like you've never known except in dreams, ma'am. Like innocence drops. And bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am, like guilty jawbreakers. Selling those as I push the Blue Badger-mobile along is my sworn duty, ma'am. But I got completely caught up in my role, selling dreams to the children, sir.
Hold it!
You think this would hurt my voice, but it actually doesn't. For some reason, Meekins' voice is like one of the easiest characters to voice for. You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers. No, sir. Of course not, sir. I would never do something like that, sir. You're absolutely right. Wow, you're good at this forcing people to confess thing, Mr. Edgeworth. To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir.
Hold it!
Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony. Yes, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself in this area, sir.
Hold it!
How do you wind up all the way over here? I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir. I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks, and before I knew it, the good old drop kick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent. In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation. Sir, that's right, sir. That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. It sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there is one flaw in Officer Meekins' story. But I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans. Okay. You went in the Blue Badger-mobile. That can't be true. Because this couldn't have gone out. Do we look at the time of death, or... Do I go with that? Or do we say that the blue costume was stolen? Oh no, there's two Blue Badger costumes. Maybe I really should just go with my gut here.
Objection!
Yeah, I think I was right. Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir? I'm lying, sir? Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams of the Blue Badgermobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? Actually, I had just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized that the Blue Badgermobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Which would mean it was perhaps stolen. And that's when I came back to this area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. A likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that? And what exactly is so convenient about his story? The car getting stolen is completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used all right. To move the dead body. What? You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the Blue Badgermobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me! Sir, the killer, sir! It wasn't me, sir! Agent Lane, wait. Huh? What do you want now? We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. We can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth. I told ya, truth, schmooth, I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You boorish buffoon. Boorish is absolutely a word that Edgeworth would use, yes. I think you need to leave. What? We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way. You would interfere with another one of my investigations. Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. Ugh. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Yo. What does it even sound like? Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. To be continued. Well, that's okay. What an infuriating guy. Chased out like a pair of peasants. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Kay? There's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is? A life. You really shouldn't steal anything. However, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal? Yes! Called it. A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with, ever. That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands, when I apprehend the murderer myself. All right, and I'm going to work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go. I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium, hurry, sir! This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness? You, what did we tell you about leaving your assigned post? Oh, the jig is up. Mr. Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir. Please drag him away again, please. Ah, darn it. Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves. It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. I see that little badger sign there that was moving around. That's straight from Rise from the Ashes, I swear to God. Oh, that's the pink badger mobile. Do you suppose that the witness is the pink badger employee? I thought there was a witness here. Yeah, I don't see anyone. Mr. Edgeworth. Whomst? Oh! Oh! Emma? Hi! Wow, she looks younger than an apologist for sure. Wow. Oh my god, it's Emma! Holy crap. Long time no see. You are Miss Emma Skye, correct? This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Skye. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics. I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad? You bet! More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit. I see. Well, that's neat. Alright. Yes? You look deep in thought. Care to share, Kay? With all that's happened, I'm getting a little confused. For example, what that detective said earlier. About how we must look for the witness at the stadium. No, not that. The I'm always rooting for you bit. I was thinking how sweet that is. It's like you two are best friends. Yeah, besties. I think you're a little confused, alright, Kay? Oh, come on, don't be like that, Miles. I assume this is another Badgermobile. Yeah, but it's a different color than the blue Badger's car. Yes, this is the Retina Searing Pink model. Edgeworth could... That's really not that different from the clothes that you're wearing right now. Okay. I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years. Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see. You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Skye. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you? Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday, and I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief. A great thief? Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on. You bet we do. For example, have you seen my badge? Wait, I keep going to the wrong button.
This is the symbol of a prosecutor, right? But I don't think I've ever seen you wear it, though.
Well, I'm not as enthusiastic about wearing it as you are with your pin badges. Wait a goddamn second. Isn't that pin she's wearing the exact same one that Punished Phoenix had on his cap? Huh. I think it is. That's neat.
I know, right? I mean, I really wanted to put even a few more on today. Oh, hey, I like yours, Kay. Do you have any extras? Sorry, but there's only one of these in the world, and it's proof that I am a great thief.
Oh, I thought it was like embroidered on as like as part of the fabric, but I guess it is a pin.
Scientifically calculating and thinking critically about this.
I love the detail of the text scrolling on her glasses. That is great. Also, I think she's holding a Nintendo DS.
Then putting it in a way that transmits the feeling that I understand. Phew, done. She makes it sound like she knows what she's talking about, but she really has no idea.
Admittedly, I am slightly confused by what she just rattled off. I'm not sure she'll have anything to say about anything. Yeah, no. Okay, let's chat. So, why are you here, Emma?
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I had really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I had just missed you.
And how exactly did you know I was here?
Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. I used these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you.
Wow, that's creepy.
This set is the greatest, so wonderfully scientific. You spray the chemical on the ground, and when you shine the special light on it, zing, the footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said.
What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking.
So, let me guess. There's been a murder, right?
Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go? What's that off in the distance? Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, it's a pink badger. Badger, get.
Do you have handcuffs? Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Just what does she see in these silly things? Snake. Okay. This is gonna be someone we know, isn't it? I feel like this is gonna be someone we know. Okay, my first guess would have been Maggie Bird, but no, we already had her in this game already, so... Maybe Adrian Andrews or Penny Nichols? Maybe not Penny. Penny's too boring to bring back, I think.
I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you, by chance, the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak badger dance. Oh. Okay. Yes? Okay, nothing new there. Nothing new there. Okay, the music got interrupted. No!